Hello students, welcome to Pathak's Computer Academy online classes. In the previous video, we learned about the basics of Microsoft PowerPoint. Today we will see the animation tab in detail. So today we covered the basics of animation, like what is animation and their features. After that, we will learn how to apply default animation effects as well as custom animation effect. After that, what is sound effect and sound narration and how to apply that. So let's start. So what is animation? For example, if you can have your text bullets point fly in from the left one word at a time, or hear the sound of applause when some picture is uncovered, that are under the category of animation. As this slide have no animation in it. It is a simple slide. No text is coming something different. No bullets, no examples are arrives in front of you with some design or with some movement. Okay? But you can do this to create your presentation effective. So, animation can help to make a PowerPoint presentation more dynamic and information more memorable. The most common types of animation effects includes entrances and exits. When slides arrives in front of you for the first time, you can create an effect through animation. You can also add sound to increase the intensity of your animation effect. Okay, so I think it is very clear to you what is animation. So now I am going to discuss how to apply a default animation effect. Here you can see that each bullet sentences are arrives with some animated effect one by one. I have done this with the help of default animation effect. So how to do this? Select the text or object on the slide, whatever you want to animate. Select the animation tab. Click the animate drop-down menu in the animation group to see the animation option for the selection. Move your cursor over each option to see a live preview of the animation on the slide. And after that, whatever suits you, click an option to select it. That's all. Okay. So I am going to give you with the practical approach. How to do this? Here, if I am saying that these are the contents and I want to apply default animation effect. So what is to be done? First of all, select the select text. After that, go to the animation tab. Here, the animation group is available. Click on animation drop down menu, and here you can see the various options available. No animation, fade, wipe, fly in. So whenever I move my mouse over there, you can see the content arrives like that. Okay, one by one. And if I choose wipe, then something different. And if I choose fly, here you can see the effect. I think it is very clear to you how to apply default animation effect. Okay. So next, now whatever the available animation, if you want to do something different or based on your view, then the custom animation effect comes into picture. So what is to be done? Again, it is very simple. Select the text or object on the slide. After that, go to the animation tab. Click on custom animation from the animation group. The custom animation task pane will appear on the right side of the MS Office. From there, click add effect in the task pane to add an animation effect on a particular text or object. That's all. The process is the same, but you have to choose the custom animation from the animation group. So again, I'm going to give you the practical approach. Select the object or text, whatever. Go to the animation tab. Here, this is a custom animation button. Click on that. Whenever you click on that, in the right hand side, in the task pane, you will see a custom animation dialog box will appear. From here, you have to choose add effect. In add effect, there are 4 options available: entrance, emphasis, exit, motion path. So what they are? First of all, learn it. Emphasis draws attention to the selected item while the slide is displayed. Exit changes the way the selected item disappears from the slide. Okay, whenever you want to show the text and after that it disappears from the slide. And the last one is motion path. It animates the selected item so it moves to a specific place on the screen from one place of slide to another place of the slide. In this particular slide, I have done all these 4 effects. You can see that one by one, because here you can see that only 3 option is seen, but when I click, the first option will appear with the animated effect, which here, entrance, changes how the selected item appears on the page. Again, when I move on, here you can see that It creates some attention to the user, emphasis. If you want to emphasize some object of the slide, then this effects may be beneficial. Exit, as I told you, it appears and after that it disappears from the slide. Just like that. And the last one, motion path. Here you can see that the particular text is moved from left to right because I have do this. Okay. So I think it is very clear. But again, I'm going to give you the practical approach. So first of all, select the text, click on add effect, entrance. Here there are a lot of options available. Whatever you do, you have to click on that. Or if you want to do more effect, then click on more effects. So I have chosen crawl in. Okay. So here you can see that if I play, then here you can see that it crawls from downwards to upwards. Okay. After that, I'm going to choose this text, click on add effect, click on emphasizes, and then grow and shrink. Here you can see the effect. Again, in the next one, click on, select the text, click on add effect, go to the exit, and then something diamond. Here you can see the effect. And at the last, choose the text, add effect, and click on motion path from up. For example, I have do this. You can choose up, it's up to you. You can drag from here to here. Click on play, then you can see that first one is now the second one, third one, and now the fourth one. So based on your requirement, you can choose the custom animation. As soon as you selected the custom animation, you will see the numbering of each animated options 1, 2, 3, 4, so that you can, it reminds you that these texts have some animated features. Okay, that's why this point appears. A number label appears on the slide next to the animated object. A matching number label also appears next to the animation in the custom animation task pane list. Okay, so that if you want to change or remove, you can easily see that option. Okay, here 1, 2, 3, 4 in task pane as well as in the slide 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now here you can see some other changes also. How to apply sound effect. Again, select the text or object on the slide you want to animate. Select the animation tab. These 2 points are similar in each section. After that, click the transition sound drop down menu in the transition to this group to see the sound option for the selection. Based on your need, you can also change the speed of transition by using transition speed drop down menu. Here the option you will see in animation tab in the right hand side, these transition sound and transition speed. Okay. So if you click on the drop down menu, there are a lot of available options is there. Explosion, bomb, arrow, applause. You can select this and apply on a particular slide. After that, you can choose the speed of the transition, slow, medium or fast. And if you want to choose these sound effect to all of your slide, then click on apply to all. Other than this, there are a lot of slide preview is available like this. From downward to upward, from left to right, from right to left. This, this option I have taken in the previous slide. Okay. So this is the sound effect. And the last one, record narration. First of all, you have to know what is record narration. Microsoft PowerPoint offers features to record audio narration and export as a video. Okay. As right now, I am recording the video with slideshow, but if you want to add only audio to a particular PPT, that can be done with the record narration. PowerPoint records audio slide by slide rather than in one continuous file. Why? Because if you done some mistake in a particular slide, then you have to make changes in that particular slide, not to whole PPT. Okay. So this is record narration. How to do this? The steps are as follows. Open the slideshow tab and then click the record narration button in the setup group. Okay. After that, a dialog box will appear through which you can set microphone level button. And then click OK to begin the slideshow. Speak whatever you want to speak and then press enter to go towards next slide. And do this one by one till to the last slide. Click Save if you want PowerPoint to advance your slides with your narration. You will see a small volume button in a particular slide that reminds you that in this particular slide, there is a narrative recorded. Okay. So how to do this? Select the slide, go to the sorry, go to the I think it should be seen. Something I forget. Where is the record sound? One thing, I'm going to open a slide which I have recorded earlier here. You can see that. I'm going to design a normal view. Click on normal view. Here you can see that there is a volume button appears. In this slide, I have recorded my voice through slideshow option. Go to the slideshow tab. Here you will see record narration. Okay. In the next slide, you again see a particular volume button. Okay. So whenever you play that slide, you will see, you will hear the sound as well. I'm using the mic, that's why I think you can't hear the voice, but the voice is going on with the particular slide. Okay. So I'm going to escape that one. Here, go to the slide, record narration. So as I have clicked this, a dialog box will appear. Okay. Set microphone level based on your requirement. And then click on OK. And record your voice. That's all. So I think it is very clear to you. That's all from my side in Microsoft PowerPoint. I have covered all the basics of Microsoft PowerPoint for the 9th class standard CBSE board. In the next class, we will start on programming basics because you have to learn Python programming. So to learn Python, we have to know about what is programming basics. Okay, thank you so much.